Excellent.
All right, so let's start the game. Okay.
Right.
Hello, everyone. My name is Daitomodachi, and I hope you have a wonderful day and night. And welcome to the second episode of the DaiCast, where once a month we talk about all the new stuff happening in anime and video games. Here with me today are my three fellow hosts, GaoGaiKingTheGreatVA.
Yo, GaoGaiKingTheGreatVA here.
Ah, damn it, I forgot the great. Shit.
It's all good.
All right, Box.
Hello, I'm a box.
A box with a kick-ass eye patch.
Hell yeah.
And that's canon now. You know, someone's gonna make.
Is that official now?
Yeah, that's official now. It's canon.
Very
yeah.
100%, sir.
All right.
And Gammalad.
Hey everybody, it's Gammalad, and I found myself back here again.
It's your boy.
Oh, please.
And also with me today is this month's guest host, famous anime YouTuber Gigguk.
Famous in air quotes. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about anime and take the piss out of it. And that's pretty much it. I'm no expert at all, so don't ask.
I mean, you're an expert at knowing how to talk shit about waifus.
Oh yeah, that's you know, I have a fucking degree in, so ask me all day how to shit talk waifus.
Exactly.
And your shitpost you did a few days ago was pretty spicy.
There we go.
I have which one?
The one in which you ended with a dab. That one.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
What did you do?
He released a video a few days ago in which he was spinning a fidget.
I had a fedora. I put a fedora on. I started vaping, and I spun a fidget spinner, and then I dabbed. And this was all to Johnny Cash's Hurt. So yeah, that's probably the proudest video I've ever done.
What the fuck did 2017 do to you?
No. What about the Era Manga Sensei video?
Oh no, man, that's shit. I don't think I'm ever gonna top that.
Okay. So the way this podcast works is that we're first talking about everything that we did this month, stuff that happened in video gaming and anime, take some questions from the live stream audience, and finally cover whatever stuff we're doing for next month. And also nice. Okay, Box.
Alright, Box, they need him.
God damn it, Box. Box, are you a fucking patriot? Are you working for the Patriots, Box?
Colonel calling, hold on.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, we're off to a great start.
We are.
Fantastic start. Okay.
Jesus.
And then we'll finally cover whatever stuff we're doing for next month. So, let's start off with Gammalad. How was June for you, Gamma?
June was pretty all right. Got a new job. Started that out recently as a IT guy for the local library around here. And outside of that, just mostly been doing reviews and let's plays on my YouTube channel and enjoying my summer break from school.
Nice. All right, Gal. How about you, man?
Mostly preparation. Well, I've been on a hiatus for about a month with the voice acting stuff, but just getting back to it now. I only uploaded something recently, and but mostly like as of today, I have to go tomorrow to California to meet up with Grimjack69, so that way I can prep myself for Anime Expo, as me and Gigguk were talking about. So yeah, that's coming up literally like in a week away, and I'm super fucking excited to meet up with a bunch of friends there. So and see what they're gonna come up with. But I'll mention more of that later.
Cool. I would ask Box how's his day, but he's currently MIA right now.
As you can tell.
Yep, he's talking to the Patriots right now.
His country needed him.
Okay, and then Gigguk, how was June for you?
Yes, I just moved from England to America just for the summer. So it's been nice. Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin at the moment. It's great weather, even though I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Wait, Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Dude, you better enjoy it now because winter is gonna.
Oh yeah. I've been in winter before, and it is hell.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm only staying here for the summer. Then
Smart
I'm
move.
going to
Very
AX
smart.
next week, which I am very, very excited for. Been looking forward to this for ages.
Mhm.
And it's
Wait, how
getting
many
to the point.
years has it been?
This is my second time at AX.
Oh
But
shit, you too?
yeah. Last year was fucking amazing, and this year I know even more people are going. So it's going to be more of a case of where I'm going to find the time to do everything I want to do, because I seriously, it's going to be very hard to find the time because there's so many things I
Yeah.
want to do there. But yeah, that's pretty much my June.
Amen.
It's all a build up to AX for me. That's basically
AX hype, what's up? The
Yes!
two people going here. Yeah!
Fuck yes.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
nice.
Sorry, we're the only two going.
No, it's no worries, no worries.
It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys.
And
Maybe
then
next year. There's always next year.
always next year.
I'm from Cleveland. I have to say that.
And then for me, I didn't really do that much. I just went to see Wonder Woman, which was the first DC expanded universe movie I actually liked. I fucking hated Superman, Man of Steel. I dreaded watching Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad, but Wonder Woman was actually pretty good. And then after watching Wonder Woman, there was a trailer for Blade Runner, the Blade Runner sequel. So I said, "Huh, I never watched that before. Might as well watch it." And I'm glad I did. And I see why people consider it an anime classic. Why did I call it anime classic? Fuck! Oh shit! Yes.
Triggered.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I believe it's called Ghost in the Shell actually.
Oh my god.
Cutscene there, sorry.
Oh shit! But then in terms of anime I've been watching, My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, which we'll talk about later on in the podcast.
Oh.
And then I tried to fucking watch Eromanga Sensei, but after 5 episodes, I was like, "Fuck this shit."
Fuck you! No, you're just not ready.
What do you mean I'm not ready?
You're not ready. Obviously, it means you're not ready yet.
Gig, dude, do you really think I want to go through the fucking PTSD I did with Oreimo? Do I really?
Oh my god! If you got PTSD with Oreimo, you are not ready for Eromanga Sensei.
I fucking.
You know they make make cameos in the show, right?
Look, I'll tell my fucking story later. Okay. After when we get to that fucking topic, all right? It's. Ugh.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So, what did I miss?
Box, how was your day, man? Perfect timing.
Oh, hey, yeah, I had a pretty good day. Just finishing up work. I'm an educated IT whatever now.
Congrats, man.
I don't honestly know what I'm educated as, but I'm educated. Certified.
Nice.
Just get a piece of paper and there you go. They'll think you're good for the job. That's it.
Yes, I'll just write
5 years of
official
experience.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just write official box 5 years.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll cover it. I'll get in anywhere. Sorry.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's talk about some gaming and anime news. We'll start off by talking about the biggest thing that happened in June. E3 2017. So,
What now?
E3 2017, you know?
Is that the place where you learn about the letter E 3 times?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is that place. Okay.
Oh, boy.
So I asked every host for the podcast to mention 3 games they liked and cannot wait for from E3. So let's start off with Box because I know I talked to him quite a lot about E3. So Box, what are the 3 games that you liked from E3?
Wolfenstein 2, Wolfenstein 2, and Wolfenstein 2.
Nice.
Well, there we go.
That answers the question.
Also Mario Odyssey and Monster Hunter World. They look really exciting.
Yeah.
I am more than ready for it.
Monster Hunter World, I think we were talking about it. For some reason, when I looked at Monster Hunter World, it reminded me a lot like MGS5. I
know.
And I think you brought up it's because the way the character moves and the camera moves kind of reminds of us of MGS5.
Yeah, and also the fact that it's kind of open worldy.
All right. So Gamma, 3 things you liked from E3.
Okay, well, I could say the obvious stuff like Mario Odyssey, Metroid, things like that, but a little bit more on the obscure side. The biggest thing that were announced for me at E3 were the localizations of Shin Megami Tensei, Strange Journey Redux, Radiant Dawn Historia Collection, and Etrian Odyssey 5. Those are the 3 games I'm really looking forward to. 3DS is not dying anytime soon. I refuse to believe that. It's going to live forever and ever. Atlas supporting it.
Are you sure?
Those are my 3 big games right now I'm looking forward to. They're all 3DS games at the moment.
Okay. Okay, Gal, 3 things you like from E3.
So far, yeah, like Monster Hunter World was definitely the biggest surprise for me. I didn't expect that to actually come to PlayStation after a long fucking time since the PSP. Number 2, Metroid Prime 4, even though they said it's in production. Okay, look, as one who grew up with it, I'm just fucking happy it just took that long. I'm just gonna be honest out there. And I think more curious for this one is the Beyond Good and Evil 2. Yeah, that one, yeah. I was like shocked, surprised. I wouldn't say hyped, but I'm very curious now because it's basically near decades since the last game, and it's on Xbox. So like, those were the 3 things I'm actually excited for.
Beyond Good. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I'll be honest to say with E3, I guess you could say I have a lot of like, when it comes to it compared to like the past E3s, because like, we'll get to it. But go ahead.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm going to talk about it as well. I'm going to mention in my section, but I honestly agree with you. Like, to me, I thought E3 was kind of underwhelming. All right, Gigguk, 3 things you like from E3. Go up.
Well, I'll just say right now that I didn't really keep that. I didn't really keep that up to date with E3 because I'm a filthy casual when it comes to gaming. From what I did, from what I saw, basically, like I've just recently bought a Nintendo Switch, and it's the first Nintendo console I've bought since the fucking GameCube.
Whoa!
Because I used to be like a really, really big fucking Nintendo fan, and then as I grew older, I just stopped being interested in it, and playing Zelda game brought me back to being a child playing like Wind Waker on the GameCube, and seeing Mario Odyssey and seeing the Metroid Prime 4, it brought this excitement for me for Nintendo that I haven't felt in years. So I was really, really happy with what Nintendo were doing, and also I really enjoyed the Spider-Man demo that they gave as well. That kind of surprised me because I hadn't been keeping up with gaming for years. And
actually, fun fact about the Spider-Man game: you know that Sasuke Uchiha is voicing Spider-Man, right?
Shit, seriously?
Yuri
Lowenthal?
Yep.
Yuri Lowenthal?
Yep.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Shit,
I think another fun fact I found out about is that they're also going to incorporate the other Spider-Man. There's like
Miles Morales.
Yeah, that's it. Like there was a picture of him, and they said that was either him. I thought it's like, wait, no, that's the main Spider-Man. That's playing by Yuri Lowenthal. No, that's someone else. So there's gonna be like, so there's a chance they might possibly add different Universal Spider-Man, which I'll be excited for if they did that. So.
Yeah, I mean, I got a very like Arkham Knight, Arkham City kind of vibe from the gameplay demo that we saw.
Likewise.
Yeah, and that's only a good thing for me because the Arkham Knight trilogy, or whatever, was like one of the few games that I actually completed in the last generation. So I'm really hyped for that. And that was pretty much it for me.
Cool. Now the games I'm interested in. Now, a month ago, I talked shit about this game, but Mario Rabbids, I'm kind of excited about it.
There we go.
Wait,
yeah, we're talking XCOM?
Yeah,
Mario XCOM.
Mario XCOM. I mean,
that's actually up there for me too.
Yeah,
Looks alright.
It looks good, and it actually looks fun. So I was very surprised by that. And in fact, when they showed it, I'm like, do I really want to say I'm looking forward to this game? Do I really want to say that?
Say it live and proud on stream.
I'm looking. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go first.
I'm looking forward to the Mario Rabbids game. That's number 3 on the list for me.
There we go.
Sounded
did it.
You sounded in so much pain as you said that.
But it's fucking rabbits.
I will be honest, like, yeah, like, the concept is still 50-50 for me. I know, it's XCOM. It's a very appealing game as of lately, and having Mario do a game like that is great. Though with the rabbits, it's just a fucking bad love letter to people who still don't have Rayman, okay? I'm still gonna fucking say it. Like, if you're gonna cross over Ubisoft, why don't you bring back that dead, like, limbless IP of yours to actually fight with Mario or something? Like, but no, it's the goddamn rabbits, and even then, no, the game still looks good. I actually might be interested because, like, hell, it's an XCOM, and technically speaking, it's a portable XCOM you can bring with you if it's gonna be on the Switch, which would be great. But I don't know. I'm very mixed with it. As a game, yes. As a concept, it's still really dependent.
Yeah.
On the idea of rabbits, I mean, on Rayman, though, I can see why they didn't go with that, because you can't really do much of a Mario and Rayman crossover outside of a 2D platformer or something in that regard, and Mario has kind of done that to death lately. So I can kind of see why they may have gone with the rabbits idea, because there's a bit more room for experimentation.
Right.
Then number 2 on the list is Mario Odyssey, obviously, because you can control a fucking T-Rex in the game. You can control everything. And
I'm surprised at the amount of stuff you can control in that game to begin with, really.
Yeah.
No.
And I could have swore, I'm sorry for saying this, but when Mario threw the hap on one guy, the guy looks like Donald Trump. You can control Donald Trump in the game.
We've gone to that. We've gone this far.
The guy looks like Donald Trump. I'm sorry.
Well, New Donk City, New York City, Donald Trump, Trump Tower. There you go.
Don City.
Yep.
I mean, we would love to have, you know, the mayor be a woman, but no, I don't think so. Last time I checked, Mars, New York City, so.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Pauline's not your mayor.
I wish.
But another thing I want to mention, the main theme fucking kicks ass. I'll be
really nice.
Yeah, I'll be your one-up girl. Brilliant.
A really good way to bring Pauline in a main line, like main Mario game, in a bang like that. Like, oh my god. Though she's not playing such a big role like she did in her little spin-offs from the back in the past, seeing her be in the main line, and she's singing, mind you. I think it's the same voice actor or singer who does the Ashley songs for Smash back then, or something. So, well, at least that's what I've heard so far. It's the same singer, which I can tell the tone is definitely there. But again, it's great to see that she's playing a role mainly on her own, not being like, oh, she's the ex-lover of Mario. It's like she went for Princess Peach instead of a actual lady of class. But you know, that's Mario's taste for an Italian small ass.
You know she's going to appear in future spin-off games. That's going to happen.
That's fucking good. That's good. Oh my god.
The only thing I want to know more about Odyssey is, if Pauline's back, does that mean we'll see Donkey Kong in New Donk City?
That'll be funny.
That'd be great. Donkey Kong in the suit.
No. Donkey Kong is the city council chairman.
No, Donkey Kong is the King Kong for the top of the tower. That's what's gonna happen here.
Oh, if that's a bonus mission, he kidnaps Pauline
again.
Oh, that would be great.
A love letter to like King Kong fans out there. Go ahead.
He can appear in Punch Out Nintendo. He can do it here.
Yep.
No, worse, like a recreation of the first Donkey Kong game in Mario Odyssey form. They can do that.
And then
imagine that shit.
And get fine. And then my favorite game from E3 is the sequel to Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh my god! I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I knew I was missing about that. Yeah,
the game looks so good. Like, I'm not really into Guilty Gear, but it just looks perfect. And it looks more like Marvel vs. Capcom game than Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. The only thing I'm kind of confused about the game is the 3 versus 3 fight. Even though we all watch Dragon Ball Z, and it's mostly one-on-one fights for the most part. So it's kind of just from a Dragon Ball standpoint, it's kind of a weird concept for me. But yeah, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, I'm very hyped for it. And go ahead. Yep.
Actually, you know, this a thought came to my mind because it's the Arc System guys that are doing it. Basically, the ones who are Blaze Blue Guilty Gear. They released in the English, or like the demo they released, it's the Japanese, but I have a really bad feeling. The game's still gonna be good, but they might just only be Japanese, like they did with Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
Because the Arc is trying to cut down costs with, like, you know, having English dubbing, and that's why Blaze Blue, the latest game that came out a while back, just like refused to put English voice acting on it, even though they put a petition out to do so. Like, if this is the case, no, don't get me wrong, I love the talent of Masako, and all the other voice actors. I know what Wakamoto. The one who plays a Cell, basically. Like, all the classic Japanese voice actors, they sound great in their respective roles, but, like, if they can't get if they decide to refuse Funimation for the dubbing, I think we're looking at still a decent game, but Japanese subtitle-only version of Dragon Ball. This is the deal.
With Arc System, though, I think at that point it boils down more to the publisher.
Right.
Axis doesn't have as much money as, say, you know, Bamco.
Right.
So at that point, Axis didn't want to foot the bill for the dubbing. I think that was the official release by Axis. It was more so on them than Arc Systems. So with Bamco, I feel like there's a better chance there will be an English dub.
So I read in the comments that someone they confirmed it was both English and Japanese. All right, never mind.
Cool. Cool.
With the massive franchise that Dragon Ball is, they'd be dumb not to dub it, especially since it was such a huge cultural phenomenon here in the West. So you know, they'd be dumb not to go down the dubbing route.
So they're gonna get Team 4-star for it.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I got the message box. But
all right, cool.
Other than that, like, yeah, that game I'm definitely really excited for. Hope they show more characters. They're probably and incorporate more of Dragon Ball Super, I guess. And again, I don't know. It like, since we've already developed since Budokai 1 to 3, since now we got the new characters and this new style of fighting. Fuck, I would definitely like to see, like, the Super characters a lot more, or who they're gonna add from Super. Probably Caulifla.
Like, I remember that Trunks was announced for the game like a few days ago, so that's something. But I'll be curious to see if they add more Super characters. I'm actually curious to see if they're going to add like Super Saiyan Blue Goku, because they showed Golden Frieza, but not Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which is kind of weird for me.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
Yep.
I will say from Marvel vs. Capcom, it's getting mixed feelings for some people as of lately. For either it might be more broken than Marvel vs. Capcom 3, or the fact that this has been more Marvel bias based compared to Capcom bias because of how quote-unquote ugly majority of the Capcom characters looked, unfortunately. Which, if I want to put it in my own opinion about that, is like, well, the reason why it worked for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is with their style is because it's comic-based, but suddenly they're now taking a more semi-realistic and story-driven version of Marvel. Like, if they still kept the cutscenes, or hell, the pre-rendered cutscenes from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, if they still kept that for Infinite, I think this entire game would look just as better regardless. So, if it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it.
Right.
That's my only issue with the game.
I know people from CEO who had a chance to play it said they actually enjoyed it more than they thought they would. So I think it's one of those games where Capcom is not doing the best job showing off their product and not listening to their fans as usual. And it's just more so bad marketing on their part.
Right.
Okay. All right. So I think we talked enough about E3. All right. For the next topic, I have to ask our host a quick question. Have you ever heard of the expression beating a dead horse?
And today I say, what could possibly go wrong?
Shut your goddamn mouth.
No. It's what could possibly go wrong.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Damn, you guys, I was about to say, what about Dead Cat, but you guys ruined my segue. God damn it. Oh well.
See what I mean? What could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I have a gun, please, and kill myself? Thank you.
Where's it? I got it!
Thank you!
All right. So you already know where I'm going with this, Bubsy decided to release a new game after 20 years since his last fucking game. How did this happen? How?
What god did we anger enough
I thought
to
Shaq
warrant
Fu
this
was
game?
I thought Shaq Fu was bad enough. I swear to God.
I mean, at least Shaq Fu looked like a decent beat 'em up.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh boy. Like, I don't know. Even looking at the gameplay that they're offering, it looks so like a bare bones indie game. It didn't even look as phenomenal as a game.
It looks
that should
exactly
come
like
back to begin
Bubsy.
No, it is.
Yep.
It's just a
No,
remake.
it looks like
remake.
it looks like a smaller version of Bubsy, though. No, if
Yeah.
anything, like usually because like Bubsy, if you remember in the original, he's supposed to be fast, not technically speaking, but it's a fast fucking game for some reason. And suddenly now he's in a much more compressed jumping platform, collect the thumb, weird ass low poly game.
Yep.
But
It's taking the best elements from Bubsy and Bubsy 3D.
Yep.
oh, jeez.
I blame the memes. I blame the memes.
Yeah.
Like when I thought it was bad enough that they put it on Steam, but now they're just remaking the goddamn thing. Like,
Oh, the worst part about the Steam version is it's not even the game.
what?
It's just a ROM.
It's a ROM?
Are you seriously?
Yeah. If you open up the executable, it's just a ROM.
It's a ROM?
Mhm.
Wasn't even a game. Okay, got it.
Amazing.
God.
That-
Wow.
As someone who has no idea who or what Bubsy is, can you guys fill me in for like a person who has no idea what this is or how,
Maybe you're so
or
lucky.
the nightmare that you guys?
Okay, I'll explain.
The true successor to Sonic the Hedgehog, Bubsy the Bobcat.
Okay, so back in the late 80s, early 90s, there was this whole surge in trying to create mascot characters with the release of Sonic and Mario. So one game company called Accolades decided to release this mascot called Bubsy. The first game was, according to reviews at the time, was trash. Second game, and then I think there was a third game, but the game that was most infamous, and that basically killed the Bubsy franchise was Bubsy 3D. It's considered one of the worst PlayStation games of all time.
And you gotta
Did it get
remember,
a Game of the Year?
it got
Yeah.
from who was even that person who gave him Game of the Year?
I don't know. I think they were smoking the Mary
The lead
Jane when they
director.
did that.
They
But
opened up their own magazine just to give it Game of the Year, I bet.
yeah,
Definitely.
but
Y-
go ahead, Gal.
I'm thinking about this right now. I feel like Accolade is still staying true to following on a trend because it's remake. What's the most recent remake that's coming out as of coming soon in about a week?
Crash.
Bandicoot. That's right.
Yep.
Was that now?
And then they announced fucking Bubsy during the time the Crash Bandicoot remake hype was happening because it's like, hey, if they're gonna fucking remake, we can remake too. We haven't made a game since the PlayStation Crash, dude. The game's terrible. Well, fucking do it. Ugh,
But
Lord.
either way, it's gonna be interesting to
Great.
say the least.
Can we get a
Fantastic.
Pepsi Man remake now instead?
Oh, yeah, please.
That'd be great.
Bubsy Man, crossover, please.
Oh, Lord.
Fox, do you corrupt every wish we have?
Maybe.
Well, he is part of the Patriots.
Oh, boy.
All
That's
right,
gonna be interesting though.
all right. Next topic. Next topic, which I think a lot of people are blowing kind of out of proportion, the Cowboy Bebop movie. So though it's been in works for some time, it's been officially announced that work officially started. Thoughts?
Wait.
Oh
double
man,
check.
I can't wait for the whitewashing debates to start all over again. Every live-action anime adaptation that happens, that's the first and only thing that gets discussed, and then everyone forgets about the movie.
Yeah.
I have not seen Cowboy Bebop. Should I be waiting for this movie then, do you think?
No.
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 How about you
I had a
go?
feeling.
I haven't
would-
even seen it yet, and I say no.
How
I
about
had a
you
feeling.
go get a Blu-ray or DVD somewhere and just watch just Cowboy Bebop, and that's all you need to do.
It's on Crunchyroll,
not-
right?
I think so. No, isn't it Funimation or Adult Swim?
Sure.
Let me check really quick.
Might be region locked. I know Crunchyroll doesn't like Norway.
No, I think he had
Cowboy
to look
Bebop is on
Funimation.
Crunchyroll.
Oh, it is?
Right,
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Cowboy Bebop is arguably one of the greatest and most influential anime to come out.
Mhm.
If I remember-
especially in the modern era.
Mhm.
This is one of my favorite anime series of all time.
Hmm.
And there's nothing quite like it. It's such a mishmash of Western pop culture and Western films. Like every episode is kind of its own, its standalone, movie or episode with its own tone and feel and everything. And there's nothing really, even to this day. If you finish Cowboy Bebop, the only other similar thing I could think of is probably Samurai Champloo. But even those two, there's so many differences. So
Right.
I highly recommend watching Cowboy Bebop,
Yep.
the original. In terms of the movie, I mean, we're all like still waiting for that first good live action anime adaptation, and that hasn't happened yet. I will say with the recent Ghost in the Shell adaptation, that's the best we have had so far. And saying that was the best we've had so far is not saying much, because it was a bit meh. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. It was just completely middle of the road. So and then with Death Note coming along as well, that's still up in the fucking air about how that's gonna be.
Maybe JoJo can save the day.
I've heard good things about the Part 4 JoJo live action being fairly good or something. I'm not certain if
Really?
it's true.
Wow.
I don't know. There's something about like the JoJo Part 4 that's going to actually take place, and since it's only in place in one city, they might pull off pretty well. But then again, that's Japan, so maybe.
Yeah, I mean, JoJo's is crazy enough.
Yeah.
So I don't know how JoJo's would translate into live action.
Yeah.
But if there is a franchise that can be translated into live action pretty simply, it is Cowboy Bebop. That and that's just going off the over no information out whatsoever about who is making it or whatever. But in terms of franchises that can be easily adapted into live action, it is Cowboy Bebop. So
Indeed.
I have hopes that there's a possibility it can be okay to good. It's too early to tell right now. But I'm just a very optimistic person, so who really fucking knows?
Yeah.
But in terms of go for it.
I mean, like, from what I understand, like, Cowboy Bebop was more popular in the West America than it is in Japan. So, like, if there's more that people that really love the series or those who are making it familiar with it, I think they can do it justice. That's how I look at it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the entire thing, it was a homage to Western cinema, so it just makes sense that the Western cinema could take on a franchise like this.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think Cowboy Bebop is probably the best movie to adapt for Western audiences, and I'm not too angry or upset about the remake. At the end of the day, it all depends on who they get as a director, who they're going to get for the writer, and who they're going to get for the producer. But the thing is, I was reading a couple of information about it, and it turns out that for the producer of the the Cowboy Bebop movie, they got the producer from Teen Wolf, and the writer is from Thor: Dark World. So, well,
should I be afraid?
kind of.
Oh boy.
I mean, I feel like Hollywood is slowly starting to take a notice into this weird thing called anime, which is why we seem to be getting so many of these live action announcements in the past few years. Yeah. It's because I'm guessing it's because like they're kind of looking for something outside of the geek culture that is comic books. So they're like, oh, what's kind of similar to comic books? Oh, well, there's this weird anime thing that a lot of people are getting to be fans of. So let's try and do that. So that's what I feel Hollywood is at the moment, and they're still learning how to properly adapt anime, because at the end of the day, anime is just really weird compared to any Western TV shows or anything. So it's going to take time for them to learn, as it did for them to learn how to properly make comic book adaptations. I mean, how many bad comic book films did we get before, you know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe probably kicked off? You know?
Take a shot.
Exactly.
So according to this timeline, we should one day get a good anime cinematic universe.
Yes, I was about to say that. Yes.
Yep.
Shonen Jump expanded universe.
Error manga cinematic universe.
I am about to. Oh boy. Oh gosh.
I know what that is. I
Mm,
don't know what that is.
you don't.
You don't want to know about air manga.
You don't. Yeah, that's the best answer. You don't.
All right, so let's talk about the next topic. All right, so let's. Oh, sorry, I'm spacing out again. What to do? Oh, fuck.
This one. Ooh.
Okay, here we go. So next up, Persona and Yakuza on the PC. Sega expressed strong interest in bringing these two franchises to the PC. Yakuza didn't really surprise me, but Persona?
Please.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Oh, come on. That'd be
Why
fucking
not?
Great.
It'd be great to happen. Atlas does not like PC at all.
Oh.
I'm glad they take Yakuza PC though.
Oh yeah, I would love to play Yakuza 6 at 4K 60 FPS. Give me that any day.
Yes.
Because it's only because Yakuza is locked to 30 FPS on PS4 and on the PS4 Pro, so it's like, no. If it comes to PC, I will buy Yakuza 6 day one on PC.
But it would be interesting because if they make ported to PC, then there's a chance it can remaster it. I mean, just imagine Persona 3 or Persona 4 using the same engine as
magic words
the Persona 5 engine. Oh, I'm sorry.
That'd be great. Yes.
While that's amazing, I'd buy it. That doesn't necessarily mean PC, because Atlas any day could, if they want to make a quick buck, can do that for PS4.
True. I guess like the best way to put it would be like, with PC, it's a lot more better, easy on sales, more quantity, and well, okay, look, I'm just gonna be honest right now. The mods that they're going to make for it, maybe that doesn't appeal to them at all. I guess I can understand that, but like,
there's mods in the PS3 version already.
Exactly, but like an easy mod you can just like add to yourself for like a casual person who downloaded Persona like on the PC. It would be goddamn great to even include some personas they didn't even include, or etc., or probably some custom characters, that type of thing. But yeah, it would have been great for the PC, honestly, because like having it stick to the Sony console for a while, I only realized recently how much it was hard enough trying to get like what I want to go play Persona 3 or Persona 4 again, but only in my utmost convenience. No, I can't play in the PS4 just yet. But I had to go on my PS3 and the old PSN network, which is starting to really get outdated to me for some reason, just for me to actually play it.
Let's all point it out. Persona 3 FES is now available on PS4. You can download.
Oh shit, that one I heard. Yeah, that fucking thank God.
But I'll be honest. It's like if they put Persona, like if Atlas for some reason woke up or hit their head on the table and said, "Okay, we're putting these all on PC," and Yakuza, all that came to PC, I will sell my PS4 Pro the very next day.
Hell yeah.
Well, remember that. Gamma, well, remember that.
I will do that because I have no reason to own a PlayStation 4 if my favorite series like Persona and Yakuza can be played on my PC that look better.
Well, I gotta say this. Phantom Thieves, if you're listening, Phantom Thieves, change the hearts of Atlas CEOs so that way we can get Persona on the fucking PC. But I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just suggesting.
It's simple. You need to go to their website made by Complete Fanboy and then post on the forums, and you have a 70 to 90% chance of that happening.
Actually,
can I shitpost there?
You can still, the fan site you can still do that on. It's still up.
Yeah.
But funny story of Persona 5. The website was actually hacked.
Oh boy.
And they put a picture of Futaba and saying on there, and they changed the release platform from PS4 and PC.
Oh,
oh Jesus!
Jeez.
And the password to get in was Persona 5.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that
Yeah,
now. Oh
The
yeah.
password was just Persona 5 to log in to change the stuff.
No.
Furtawa was disappointed.
As from a PR standpoint, though, the article in question does a really poor job at explaining one thing. They kind of did not a hit piece, but it was more like they asked a loaded question. You know, Yakuza and Persona. They said, "Yeah, we'd love to bring that," but then they followed up and said on another article that was circulated, Sega would like to bring all of its library to PC. Which again is amazing. Sega at this point has become one of my favorite publishers and developers. So if they brought their entire library, including their extended collection of Atlas, they would be set.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So I think we talked about that enough. Next up.
Can I mention one last thing?
Go ahead, man.
Did anyone else hear about the Sega Forever thing?
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Wait, what's that?
All of Sega's back catalog will now be for free on mobile, I believe, up to the Dreamcast. Well, yeah, that is all their stuff.
Yeah, free to play as well if you're willing to suffer ads, or you can pay like $2.
Oh, are you serious? I gotta look for this after the stream.
This includes Dreamcast, apparently. They're planning on putting Dreamcast on there.
And they want to bring it to Switch, too.
Nice.
No, I'll take the Switch.
I'll take the Switch.
I will pay as a monthly thing to play all these games on the Switch.
I'll take the Switch, indeed.
All right. All right, next up. The anime that saved anime is getting a second season. No, I'm not talking about Kill la Kill. I'm talking about Inferno Cop.
Yes!
So
give me more.
So a couple weeks ago, Trigger revealed that they are working on season 2 of Inferno Cop. Which, please, yes, I need more of that.
Oh yes.
I mean, I will be honest. I'll be saddened that now that Little Witch Academia is already near ending, which it's been a wonderful show ever since like up to 24. Like they built up the developing characters, and knowing from the movies for a while, Trigger did an amazing job with Little Witch Academia. Again, I'll be really saddened now it's gonna be over soon. But hey, Inferno Cop season 2, fuck yeah,
yes,
this is gonna be good.
The thing is, we were talking about expanding universes, but I was watching this other Trigger anime called Space Patrol Lulu.
Luluco.
Yes. And
they have their own like Triggerverse going on now.
They do.
I wouldn't be surprised if in the Inferno Cop they pulled the same thing because he was in it in that anime. But
has it been confirmed how many episodes it's going to be?
I didn't take a look at how many episodes were confirmed yet, but the only thing I know is they said yes, we are working on the season 2s. Let's see. But
perfect. That's all I need.
But I'm pretty excited for it.
Give me fucking Blu-rays now.
Yep.
Pay $60.
That animation though.
Yeah, right. Shit.
Yeah.
No, I want to see the day that they fucking curb stomp me, whether it makes people mad or happy about it, where suddenly it's Inferno Cop, but then a good animation from Trigger happened. I want that to happen. I can feel it. Yeah. They have to do that shit.
You know Trigger are able to do good animation.
Yeah.
When they
yes.
I mean, Kill la Kill was one moment you had fucking paper cutout animation, and then the next it was like gorgeously animated action scenes that blew your fucking mind.
Exactly.
I'd love to see a well animated Inferno Cop scene. Just throwing that out there.
And bringing in again, there's Little Witch Academia with their consistently really good animation they've been doing so far, even up to the latest episodes. Like holy shit, Trigger's been putting their work.
Well, did you guys watch Ninja Slayer?
I didn't get the chance to watch it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when the trailers for that came out, like they tricked everyone because it was like a proper like animated trailer, like full animation, and then the show came out and it was like another Inferno Cop, and it was like holy,
kind of like
yeah, exactly. It was like Trigger, what the fuck are you doing? But no, I am hyped for another season of Inferno Cop as well. Because as long as you get, as long as I know what I'm getting, which everyone knows what they're getting with Inferno Cop, then it's just a whole load of fun.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to be the one to say it. I hope it's not a way of Trigger like, okay, so we just kind of ran out of money for animation. Let's just put Inferno Cop in there. So just give us
I mean,
some
to
time.
be fair, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect indeed. No, it's like they save money for a bit, they can build it up later, and hell, they can make profits off the Little Witch Academia PS4 game that's coming out soon, which is still surprising that Trigger has their very first ever video game adaptation. So that's gonna be interesting.
So hey,
There's Little
Trigger,
Witch
when are we getting
Academia?
an Inferno Cop mobile game?
Oh shit! Well, yeah. If you
Please.
haven't heard,
Yeah.
Little Witch Academia is gonna have a PlayStation 4 release. I think it's running off the.
Shit.
Yeah, check out the trailers on YouTube. It's Little Witch Academia PS4. I think they're basing it off also the Arc System animation because it looks just like it too. But it has a very interesting looking gameplay. I think some sneaking here and there. It's not gonna be like visual novel, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be a legitimate game. So I'm excited for that too.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, we talked about it in the last one. I forgot about that.
Still no word on its localization, sadly.
Hmm.
Well, there's still no word of the actual official episodes of Little Witch Academia TV show to be released from Amazon or fucking Netflix because they're still holding off until the show's done.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with any show that gets licensed by Netflix because it's Little Witch Academia could have been a lot more popular than it is now. I mean, the original OVAs fucking blew up.
Right?
That's why it got a TV series. But because it got licensed by Netflix, and Netflix have this really backwards way of thinking when it comes to anime because they're like, we want to release everything at once and not realizing that the anime audience like watching it weekly. So nobody's going to talk about it when it gets released all at once. So
Yeah.
they're kind of just missing the boat here, in my opinion.
They really are,
Oh yeah,
honestly.
for sure. It's like
Yeah.
it's always that fun of for the entire week talking with your friends like what's gonna be happening in the next episode.
Exactly.
Giga, about your point about the fact that anime viewers want to watch things weekly, do you think it could cause another paradigm shift? Like, for example, Crunchyroll, they release episodes weekly, but if Netflix gets more series of anime start releasing it simultaneously, could that also cause a shift to the anime paradigm, which more anime companies start, instead of releasing episodes weekly, they start releasing them simultaneously? Like, okay, here's all 12 episodes for 24, whatever.
No, I don't think that works because anime has already done that once. It was last year we had an anime called Relife, and that was all 12 episodes were released simultaneously, and this was released on Crunchyroll, mind you. It wasn't released on like Netflix or whatever. It just released it, and people talked about it for 1 week, and then everyone forgot about it, even though it was a legitimately good show, right? It wasn't bad. It was a good show, but because all the episodes got released at once, nobody really talks about it because that's not really how the anime community. That's not really how the anime community functions. We're like. We like to follow anime per season. I mean, you look at something like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan would be nowhere near as big when it came out if all the episodes were released at once. It got big because hype managed to increase week by week, and by the time the series ended, the hype was like overblown to ridiculous proportions. But it wouldn't have happened if all the episodes got released at once because there wouldn't have been this huge period where people would be continually talking about it. Because unlike with video games and bigger TV series and movies, anime is still kind of small compared to other communities. So hype mainly relies on the community, right? Hype mainly relies on what we talk about. So that's why this kind of way of thinking just at the moment doesn't work for anime. Where releasing it all at once, it's just not as effective.
Also, financially, it's not as effective either because, especially for Crunchyroll, it's like YouTube, where the production companies get paid per ad views and clicks like that. So
Exactly.
it's not as spaced out where people may want to rewatch the same episode a few times before the next one shows, and it's like they lose more money by doing it all at once.
Exactly. Exactly.
So why Netflix is opting this way is beyond me.
Well, I think it's just because they don't understand the community, and that's just the big thing. Because they have their own model, and it works for their Netflix original shows because they're the only one who owns these shows. But in terms of anime, where there is already a dedicated community who like to watch it a certain way. Well, that's why, even though they're a fucking powerhouse of a company, Crunchyroll and Funimation are still kicking their asses, along with
Pretty
Amazon
much.
as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Surprisingly,
yeah.
Amazon. Yeah, I think wasn't Amazon the only simulcast show they were doing was the Cabaneri Fortress show.
Yeah, the only problem with Amazon are getting better and better. I
Yeah.
mean, they took a big chunk of the shows this season. I think their only problem is they're just very overpriced. Because
Yeah.
you have to have an Amazon Prime account, and then on top of that, you have to have this new anime strike program that they
Yes.
introduced. So it turns out to be about like $10-15 a month just for their very limited selection. So I think pricing is a big
And then
holding them back.
and then add in the $100 per year for Amazon Prime. So yeah, it can be
Thank goodness I'm a student.
nice.
And likewise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
so it's I mean, Crunchyroll have a stranglehold on the streaming.
Guaranteed.
But I'm glad Amazon is taking strides to be better and try to do a format similar to Crunchyroll's, though, because I don't want Crunchyroll to have a monopoly on everything.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I have friends who work at Crunchyroll. Well, I have friends, and I talked to them. There are problems with the website and things like that they know are broken. They won't fix it because there's no need to.
Oh,
Exactly.
don't get me started on that. Like, for some reason, for my Crunchyroll player, I don't know why, but occasionally flashes white all of a sudden. And I'm just trying to figure out what's the cause of it. If it's my graphics card, if it's Chrome, like, I'm still trying to figure out what is causing this freaking player to flash white every couple seconds. It's just driving me crazy.
Another thing
Is it like consistently all the time, or?
It's random though. It's like sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Huh, weird.
I don't know. To me, this is where it's gonna be a little gray line for me as one who is like a customer for mostly with anime. Strictly, I rely on Crunchyroll just to be convenient with everything up to date. The fact I never liked the appeal of that I need to have both a Crunchyroll and a Funimation to see one of my other possible simulcasted shows that are coming out at the same time through a paid subscription. So I actually like the idea that Crunchyroll did like partnered up with Funimation, so that way they don't need to do that anymore, and you only go to Funimation for like the simul dubs instead. But at the same time, having a little bit more competition means that more exclusivity thing, and usually because there's so much anime into the market out there, or as it is, like, I mean, again, I will say that Crunchyroll got me out of pirating a long time ago. I'll admit that, and it's a good thing. I'm actually paying and supporting the official release, but if it gets to a point where there's going to be like a 3-4 way of different companies where they have anime that I like to watch, but I have to pay like what, fucking $5, $12 or $6 or etc. through all 4 platforms, that's where I kind of, there's a gray line right there. It's going to be a little bit on like, yeah, that's a bit too much dedication I want to add on to that part. Especially.
That's completely understandable. That's why at the same time, if there's competition though in the anime streaming market, they'd all be working in ways to make it more convenient, because they're not going to be dumb and think, oh, they're only using us.
All right.
So that's why competition should be able to strive to make a better service for everyone.
Yeah,
like
I completely agree. Because I only think it's at the moment anime is being driven mainly by the Japanese, but in the past few years there has been a massive increase of revenue from international sources. So more than ever before, we here in the UK or America or Europe or whatever are directly influencing the anime that is coming out like never before. And we're only gonna see this as time moves on, and with more competition, that can only be good for the industry, in my opinion. As a consumer, obviously, it ends up that you might be spending more money than you want to, especially with so many companies competing with each other.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there should never be a monopoly on anything. That's only a bad thing. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Like, no, like here's the thing. If I don't know, if it's what considered a suggestion for most of the companies that are doing it, I feel like still try your best to like buy rights to stream a show. Like say have equal amount of like library what Crunchyroll is offering, but then throw in some like little bits or something like con exclusive stuff. You get product, you get maybe some sort of something sent in, or you get the show exclusivity. If you know how to time it right. It's like you get all the shows plus this show included that's exclusive from us. Like, if they do that business practice, then maybe I'll consider that. Because again, as it stands right now, Crunchyroll is the top standing legal site to streaming anything, nearly all that you want, excluding a few things. Back then, it was just like Crunchyroll, whatever they can get, not Funimation. But now since they've partnered, it pretty much is, just Crunchyroll. That's it. Like, I like that a lot. And I didn't have to worry about it. Hell, if anything, once we get to, I bet you if we go to Anime Expo, which is coming up next week, they're going to have, do you have a premium membership? Put this down, get free stuff. Like, see, they're doing it been pretty consistently well. If others can do that better and try to raise up to be in leagues, like, similar to that, so that way people can have a choice. It's like, basically think about, like, a console. You want a PS4, Xbox One, or a Switch. Choose where you want to watch it from, you know? That's how I would like to see this market grow in the future, instead of just like, exclusive to this or exclusive to that, Netflix exclusive, blah, blah, bullshit type of thing. Not more exclusives, just more of like offering more that will be that'll stand out on its own right, that appeals to certain people, either for me, to someone else who likes anime and probably more stuff, or etc. That's just my expectation for these companies if they're going to go that further.
Well, either way, I think the future for anime streaming will be, it's still new territory, and there are still some things that even companies like Netflix will have to take and consider for the community. And okay, so let's talk about the next topic, which, in all honesty, is kind of shit news. In shit news, Konami reached a fucking new low. In a Kotaku article, which I know a lot of people don't like Kotaku, but just stay with me. In a Kotaku article, it was mentioned that Konami has been blacklisting ex-Konami employees, or ex-cons as the author called them, from getting new jobs. Also, the article mentioned that since Konami has a lot of power in the health insurance industry, they are actively preventing Kojima Productions from getting health insurance. This really pissed me off.
Oh yeah, no, it's really weird how that all can even happen, really.
And I feel like in the past few years, someone's just given Konami a limbo stick and just asked, "How low can you go?" And Konami's just going, "Hold my beer!" Like every year. I can beat this. I can beat this.
It's on the ground this time. Someone hand me that shovel.
Break my fucking legs. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just wondering, what the fuck did Kojima do to piss them off? I mean, this
left.
Well,
yeah,
but to go. I mean, there's one thing for being mad at an employee for leaving, but there's another thing for just screwing the lives of your employees or ex-employees. I mean, this is no longer business; it's a personal grudge, in my opinion.
This is just becoming more reminiscent of the gaming industry of the 90s with the Yakuza involved. Where if you did make a game for this platform, Nintendo or Sega may have to make sure you don't get any, health insurance at this time.
Right. Like, I think that from what I understand, because I read in some things, like you were talking about the Kotaku, it was like that Kojima said something during, I don't know, a panel or an interview, and Konami took a light of it and decided, okay, fuck you for saying that in thousands of people, lowering our name. We're gonna ruin your life the best way we can. And it's like, you ruined me enough, that's enough. But yeah, they're still trying to do it for some fucking reason, and kind of sad, really. Like, really, they're stooping this low. And from what I understand, actually, no, I don't think there isn't anything good coming out from Konami yet. Never mind.
Metal Gear Survive. There's always that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Pachinko, etc.
And I think that's the game that pissed off Konami, because at the Tokyo Game Show last year, Kojima said, "I have no involvement in that game. That was not my idea." And Konami's like, "You talk shit about our games. We must make your life. We must make your life miserable." Like, just they took it as like them as him smearing the brand, which it's not smearing the brand. It's literally just saying, "Hey, I did not work on this game. I have no involvement in that game. That's it."
Exactly.
It's because to them, Metal Gear and Kojima are synonymous with each other. So that's why they think it's hurting it, because every Metal Gear game was a Kojima Productions game, pretty much. And it also sucks that with Japan's universal healthcare system, it's really hard for them to fight back against this type of thing. So I'm wishing the best for them, because they can. I know they can take legal action. Because I know there are some laws that could protect them from this, but the fact that it had to come to this is just no.
Childish and low.
Yeah.
That's putting it kindly.
Yeah. I like. What was I gonna try to get at here? I mean, again, Konami's already kind of kicking themselves in the fucking foot right now. Fuck, even on their card game situation, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry, it's shit now. They completely killed it. I don't know whether it got more broken or it just became unappealing, because, like, I was only coming back to it recently, and that's the thing from Konami, mind you. And it's like, it's still the same, kind of, except new card metas, that's all good. And kill off one main part of the entire game, killed it. Fuck it. And don't forget, card games with VRs now.
And on motorcycles with VR.
I shit you not. One of the people from the stream mentioned that it's card games with VRs now.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
Virtual card game?
Yep.
On motorcycles. Don't forget the motorcycles.
Oh, boy. And they're also super angsty as all fuck, and there's they're multiplying in that show from what I've seen so far. I'm not even touching that anime.
Yeah.
After the Duelist Kingdom route, not Duelist Kingdom, Duel Academy, I stopped watching it.
I stopped.
5Ds was good. I stopped after 5Ds.
Was it good?
5Ds is alright. It's pretty good.
I just stopped after the original show. That's it.
I understand that. But yeah, Konami is shooting themselves on the foot, not shitting themselves. Well,
they're doing both.
They're just shooting themselves while shitting on themselves. That's basically what's going to happen.
And it's
shitting themselves on the foot and then shooting their foot.
Yep.
And it's so weird, because Konami recently has actually been doing some good things lately. Like, with like Bomberman was decent. They offered free updates, make it run better with more content. They're looking into reviving others' IPs similar to Bomberman. So, but then they just come out and just do this, like saying, "Oh, yeah, we hold a grudge against all our former employees and stuff." So it's like, thanks, Konami. You basically said, if you ever make a game that I actually want anymore, I'm gonna buy it pre-owned.
And also, someone from chat said the VR thing was a joke. Okay, my bad. But it's gonna happen though. It's gonna fucking happen.
Konami always goes for the newest trends. That's really much it. Like when they make Yu-Gi-Oh, I think it's becoming more like a watered down Magic the Gathering at this point.
Yep.
But either way, it's just absolutely baffling, just scummy in my opinion.
Yes, pretty harsh.
Yeah.
Konami's, they only do this to themselves. They could just make games.
They did it again.
They're self-multiplying, because they're not going to go out of business anytime soon either.
Yeah, it's fucking pachinko machines. Like
pull the lever.
I want hit the lever.
Hit the lever. You lost insurance.
No, that's how they did it. That's how they did it. They had Kojima sit at a pachinko machine and like say determine your insurance.
Hit the lever.
Okay, you got the worst possible coverage. Can't do anything else. Sorry, dude.
You're fine.
Well, fellas, I'm booking a flight to Japan.
You're gonna need a bigger gun than that.
Well, I'll pick something up along the way. It'll be fine.
Good.
All right.
Just stop by China and then Japan. There you go.
There you
go. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I know a few of the guys who can hook you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be helpful.
Yep.
All right. So
I'll just tell them I played Yakuza 0, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah."
No. Yakuza, no. You played Yakuza 3 because Sega, for a marketing campaign, actually had Yakuza members play Yakuza 3 for marketing.
Ah, perfect.
Oh.
I'll just say that.
Okay, good. All right.
All right.
So
Our final topic for today: Attack on Titan, which was confirmed to have a 3rd season, which seems really fast compared to how long people waited for season 2. So
yeah.
Because maybe they're finally learning.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe they finally learned that people don't want to wait 4 years for another season. I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty smart business move.
Yeah.
How
from my
many years?
perspective.
How many years since Attack on Titan? I forget. How many years?
It
was
was
Is-
4 years.
Fucking
since-
4 goddamn years. I
from
thought.
season 1 to season 2. So yeah, I mean, I'm more than happy because I actually really enjoyed Attack on Titan season 2. So I'm quite hyped for this because I feel like a lot of the hype died in those 4 years.
Yeah, it did.
So like, not many people actually talked about Attack on Titan season 2. I don't even know how many people watched Attack on Titan season 2.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. So like, the thing is, everyone knew that Attack on Titan season 2 was out, but like, it was kind of just yeah, I know it's out. I'll watch it.
I'll wait till season 3 gets announced.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Exactly.
I actually finished watching Attack on Titan a week ago. Like, the first couple of episodes were but then the last few, especially the last episode, was just hype.
Man,
It was
hype as shit. Oh,
Yeah.
There were some reveals. I think I remember reading the manga, skimming through it a bit, and seeing those reveals, and knowing that it's going to get animated. I wanted to actually see those particular ones, which I know it's going to be near the last.
The reveals were really well done. I enjoyed them a lot.
God. I gotta take a look at that then.
Yeah, it was. I thought those scenes were really well done, along with the final. Yeah, like you said, the final episode was so hype. And I like the fact that they took a bit more time to actually develop the characters in season 2, which is why the final episodes was so good. So I'm really looking forward to season 3 because I felt like season 2 was building up towards something. And I was afraid that it was spending all this time building up towards something and we wouldn't get this payoff for another 4 fucking years or something.
Yeah.
So I am very, very excited that there is a season 3 in the works. And they're not doing the same thing as they did last time.
Wasn't during the end of season 1 of Attack on Titan, they were there's some people were worried what the anime did was slightly different. Was kind of drastically kind of different than the manga did or something around those lines. So I thought they were going to take a different route if they were to do season 2. But surprisingly enough, no. They still managed to keep themselves back in track. So thank God for that.
I mean, I think there was just minor differences, but no, they've stayed pretty faithful to the manga from what I understand. I haven't actually read the manga. I was one of the few who was able to hold off in those 4 years to be like, yeah, I believe a season 2 will happen, maybe eventually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, maybe we'll finally, anime only watchers will finally find out what's in Aaron's basement.
It's porn. It's totally porn.
Ones.
It's
Kink shame daddy porn. That's
Bring the kazoo.
exactly. Oh God. Oh, so now we're kind of near the end topic. This is where, let's add in the era manga part. Fucking please, PTSD. Okay, I can't. I just can't anymore. I tried to. Okay, this is where I want to get my story right. A long time ago, I was following Oreimo when it was released during its simulcast back then, when Crunchyroll was like kind of growing, and that was their top of the line show. The last episode was their last 3 episodes of the show was going to be debuting in Otakon, my first ever convention I've ever went to. It was a big deal. I got lucky, but once, so I went in to be first in line. I got pretty lucky. It was a big fucking crowd of people, right? So everyone was excited. They all loved them. They're big fans of it, from the games, the show. Like, basically, they were all happy. Like, I made like, 4 happy camper friends that are into it. Me, I'm into it because I just enjoy the craziness that goes on with it. They're into it because they really like the shipping a lot for some fucking reason, right? So we come down to we come down to it. We have the director, creator, the artist, I believe, the 3 main people that did the show, Oreimo, to show the last 3, and then we saw the last 3. Okay, let me explain, right? Okay. For one, when I saw it, I was just like, I was laughing. In the inside, I was kind of laughing. That was fucking great. I love what they did there. They took the actual fucking title of the show, literally.
It was exactly what it said it was going to be the entire time.
Fucking time. I was so happy that was actually the case. But you want to know about the 4 people around me? I look left and right, and I see blood-murdering fucking eyes waiting to go and kill those 3 guys up there. I try to say something to them and say, hey, it's like, no. Okay, got it. All right, cool, awesome, good. We were good friends before. You just stay there. You look angry. I found it. And then, oh, by the way, they gave out promotional posters, nice quality posters involving Kirino and Kuroneko, right? So give a good guess what happened to majority of them afterwards.
Oh God, they did it.
Ripped up, keeping Kuroneko intact.
You gotta admit though, that punch was epic. You gotta admit that.
Oh yeah, it was. But still, fuck. That shit kind of gave me bad memories.
I wish I was in that room just so I could physically taste the salt that was in the air.
You would not imagine. Oh my God.
By that point.
It was non-stop fucking salt crystals, like salt rocks. Everyone was pissed off. I heard in the background, it's like, they're just doing what the fuck they want at this point. It's like, yo, dude, chill the fuck out. So since then, I am just mixed up, like, boy, I do not want to touch what people will get mad at with Arrow manga because it's from the same goddamn writer.
The thing about Arrow manga, and the one big thing about Arrow manga, right, is that the biggest difference is that they're not even trying to pretend anymore. Like,
oh no, they're fucking not. Shit.
It's just like, you know what? With Oreimo, you know, it could have been an either or. You know, with Arrow manga, it's just like, this is what it's going to be from the outset. We don't give a shit anymore. You know,
boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I love watching I love watching a nice like show where your neighbor, you open up the fucking door and she's naked in a piano. Oh, fucking 10 out of 10. Great fucking show.
And she's 12. Don't forget the 12 part.
You don't know people who play the piano naked?
Who?
She's 12, for fuck's sake, okay? Do you really think I want to see that as soon as they open the doors? Like, okay,
I mean, even I do.
I'm
not very good at it, but I do it.
I swear, that moment during the piano scene, I could have sworn that just somewhere the FBI was just behind him, just like, do we go, sir? No, we wait.
Chris Hansen just walks out.
Let's see. Let's put the fucking facts down. Obvious, the sister wants to fuck the brother. You have this blonde bitch that always puts it on top of herself, but she's actually really a fucking tsundere and likes to get naked, play piano, and actually likes the guy developingly. Surprisingly, being a reverse, like a light Kuroneko in a different manner for some fucking reason. Then you have Orange Hair, who said she likes dicks. Sure. Oh yeah, she's following the fucking trends, and it's tied up, like blindfold, because she wants to meet the sister that fucking badly, while her panties just gets taken down. It's like, what the fuck is this show? Oh, and the last episode I dropped it at was when we saw the bun hair, the fucking Yukata girl. I have no idea what she is, but if I continue with that fucking show, I don't know how much more I can stomach.
There's even you missed the beach episode then.
I did not watch the fucking beach episode. I just stopped. I stopped after episode 5. I was like, no, I can't.
When the beach episode came out, I was like, of course the beach episode is here.
It's I forget? It's a harem anime. What?
Right.
There has to be a beach episode.
Clearly, they have to put a beach episode for a bunch of small. Yeah, sure.
It's just like every part. It's Eromanga Sensei is basically a tick list of like every worst part of anime you could possibly think of, and then you're just like, okay, they've done that now. They've done that. Okay, what's remaining? This can't possibly get it. Oh, wait, it does. You know,
I have to say, this sounds like the worst porno I've ever heard of. I have no idea what's been going on. I'm not familiar with this, but this sounds like just the worst porno.
And that's what it sounds like. But I've learned if you ask an anime, if you can get any worse, like it can't get any worse, it takes it out of the challenge.
I think some of the obvious expressions or things they've shown clearly. Oh yeah, this is not supposed to be porn, but they're trying to do anyways. Well, fucking no. I think what gets me is just the main character. No. His obsession is too far off right now. It's like, take the main guy from Oreimo, except take out the luck and just let him actually try. Like, he's trying harder instead of trying to learn. Because he makes me... He's confusing as all fuck to me. I can't with this guy anymore.
Well, most harem...
That plus his best friend in the shop, who poses out of nowhere, but also likes light novels... I don't know. Shows her ass out there a lot. Her relevancy is little to none but booty play.
Yeah.
So,
but it's a typical. He's a typical harem protag. And what's strange is that I was on Twitter and someone posted a picture of him, Kirito, the Oreimo protag, and I forgot the other guy. But they all look. They use the same character design. Black.
What are you talking about? That was the Osumatsu brothers.
You saw it too? God.
Yeah, I fucking know what you're talking about. Those were the Osumatsu brothers.
Oh, I can't wait for season 2.
Oh boy, that's gonna be great.
Yeah, but hey, at least we have My Hero Academia to save anime.
Now, see, look, Bones is just doing God's work, okay?
Yeah.
My shit.
Studio Bones is doing fucking godsend.
Yeah.
And they never just even they making a tournament arc look much more badass than I intended, because like I've never been to be honest, in most anime I'm never a fan I'm hit or miss with tournament arcs because it doesn't really like move on with the plot, but because of how they deliver it and just how fucking amazing it turned out to begin with. Fuck.
I mean the Boku no Hero Academia tournament arc is, in my opinion, one of the best tournament arcs to come out of anime. And that's my opinion, because you can do a tournament arc right and you can do a tournament arc wrong, but holy shit, they definitely did it right. And I don't want to get into spoilers, but some of the fights in there,
holy shit.
Oh man, I'm gonna be here all day if I'm just
and we're almost
just
near
to
the
get
end.
A hint at it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, just to get a hint, you're talking about something involving fire and punching, colliding. Hell yeah!
Oh my god,
that's fucking amazing. Good shit. Can't wait for the next episode.
Story of Fire and Ice. And I ain't talking about Game of Thrones.
You mean the Warriors Cat book, right?
Nah, the Sonic Boom game.
Don't remind me of Fire and Ice.
You just said it. Yeah.
No, that one I mean. I had to reviews that one. That was not fun.
All right.
All right, Dad, go ahead.
Yeah, we're getting close to the end. All right. So, before we end this podcast, I would like to... Oh, shit. God damn it. I'm spacing out. I'm sorry. Okay.
Skipping over something here?
Yeah, it's my bad. Anyway, so at this time, we'll take a few questions from the live stream audience. So if you have a question for me, Gamma, Gal, Box, Gigguk, or all of us, just feel free to ask in the live stream chat.
Go for it, man.
And
don't disappoint us.
Yep. So, but before the questions come in, what was the question? Summer anime. Sorry, I'm like really spacing. I've been up since like 6 a.m.
You're fine, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So I think this will be a question for Gal and Gigguk, since I think you guys are somewhat familiar with Dragon Ball Super. So I'm pretty sure you heard about what happened in episode 94 afterwards. How do you feel about Goku screwing everyone to bring back his special friend? You know,
okay, I'll be honest, I haven't been keeping up with Dragon Ball Super.
Okay.
I have seen. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'd say no. You're fucking dumb. Don't do it. That's the idea about with him doing that right now. Because, look, there's a reason why Frieza is not just strong, but fairly smart. Oh, I just spoiled it, did I?
Who cares at this point? Go ahead.
All right, excuse me, but no, I want to just say, like, you're asking someone who has outsmarted a bunch of people, fucked them around, and killed them without even knowing. And if the universe is at stake, the guy's gonna find a way to squeeze his way out of it without getting involved. Good things, no matter what. The fucker is never good news. Hell no, that's dumb. Goku's going to screw over their team doing so, but that's
nothing new.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
Goku made a terrible mistake. He was a fucking dumbass. Why would you bring someone who killed 3 of your friends to join your fucking tournament? I mean, goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Whatever happened, I mean, like, whatever fucking happened during that time when they fought again, or even the first time, you think you can do that again without having him do a cheap shot no matter what? He's cheap. Again, literally after the fair fight of a certain, you know what, he still ends up doing something stupid. No, Frieza doing something fucked, you know? So, regardless of the matter, it is still dumb. That's all I could say. Other than that, I'm more just looking forward to, because I actually got back to Super just because, alright, look, I'm just gonna be honest. Caulifla and the legendary Super Saiyan girl, I gotta know what the hell they are. I want to know more details, okay?
Jenna Ben Brawley.
Super Saiyan 3? Is Sheikah somehow turned into Super Saiyan 4? Is this universe technically the alternate version where non-canon things become canon, but through a girl? Is this what's gonna happen here? Is that what's gonna fucking happen here? Because if that's the case, by all means, let me in on this ride. Let's fucking see this. Oh, I'm in it. Let's see this girl turn into, God knows, from yellow to red to fucking who knows? And this girl turning into absolute steroids. Yeah, I'm down for this ride all day, every day. There you go.
Okay. So another question, were there any animes you like in 2017? I heard good things about Dragon Maid.
Dragon Maid?
Is that for all of us?
Well, Box, you don't really. I don't think you caught up with a lot of the 2017 animes, but just animes that aired.
Not quite.
I've only dabbled in a few of the 2017 ones so far.
I'm on my way to one, but I'm not quite there yet.
Dragon Maid, from what I've watched of it, it's pretty enjoyable.
I'd actually say spring season has been quite fucking amazing. Because there have been about like 5 or 6 shows that I've been watching this season, and that never happens. And they've all been enjoyable right up to the end. So obviously we've talked about Attack on Titan and Boku no Hero. Some other ones I recommend are Recreators, which is the most meta anime I've ever seen, and I fucking love it. Basically what that anime is about is a bunch of, like, you have a world where, like, stereotypical anime characters for some reason are being brought from their original story to the real world, right? So you have light novel, you have like a fancy light novel character, you have gaming characters from an RPG, you have manga characters, and they're all like random characters that are being brought into the real world, and they're like meeting the people who wrote them and all this shit, and like the people who created them. So you have this really fucking meta shit going on. And then you have these characters interacting with each other, right? And it's written by the creator of Black Lagoon. For those of you who don't know, Black Lagoon is balls to the walls action anime, and it's got these great action scenes. And there's one scene that really stuck out to me, that really sold me on the show, was there was this fancy knight battling against a magical girl, right? So, and the magical girl comes from obviously this happy-go-lucky magical girl world, right? And she's one of the most OP fucking characters in the show. So she's like blasting off her friendship-powered beams, and then she's like destroying the city, right? And then she's looking around and she's like, what the fuck is this collateral damage? This does not exist in the world that I am in. Why is everyone hurt and why is everyone dying? These are like, I'm firing off like friendship beams, and it was just like it was such a like a clever way just to turn this whole magical world, like bringing her powers into the real world where she's not used to seeing like blood and collateral damage. So I highly recommend Recreators.
Actually, I watched 5 episodes of it, and I was trying to watch more of it, but Crunchyroll doesn't have it, so I've been trying to figure out
it's on Amazon, which fucking sucks.
Oh god, it's on Amazon?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's on Amazon, which is why I was saying, like, shit, you know, if it wasn't on Amazon, more people would be talking about it, because it is a genuinely enjoyable show. And
Keep that in mind, actually.
Yeah. It really is. Yeah. I actually want to see more of it because it is such an interesting concept. Yeah. And I agree, the magical girl is OP as fuck.
She is, isn't she? She has no right to be, because oh my god, she's actually one of my favorite characters, and there's a great scene with her which I'll spoil, but she only gets better.
I'm jumping on a lot of spring animes right now.
As of for me, again, it's been mostly Little Witch was one, Boku no Hero is another. Not a lot per se, but I mean, at one point I was watching Sugamomo with my friend Grimjack69, and we've been enjoying that so far. I've been enjoying it so far, but I haven't gotten a chance to catch up to it lately. But it was alright with Sugamomo. I think another show that's a fucking joke that I've been enjoying I've been enjoying ironically. Sen no Natsu no Taizai.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Sen no Natsu no Taizai? AKA, hey, you know those big fucking half-naked devil ladies figures that we sell out there? How about we just make a goddamn half-ass TV show about it for the fucking shits and giggles?
Oh.
It's like, sure, you know, why not? I took a watch and I just can't. It's so bad.
I don't know what this is, but it sounds disappointing.
Fucking, let me tell you, one of the fucking girls is a rock star that the only way for her to talk normally to people or want to intimidate is to rap. Ugh.
What?
No, okay, never seen this one.
Literally.
Oh my god.
Is that fucking crazy? Oh, and in case you're wondering, yes, they do have a fair share of some Bayonetta-looking woman, but she's too fucking big. And the few frames where things look good or bad, ugh,
so this
more
is
bad.
Succubus the anime?
Yeah, you wish that it was good Succubus at least. Nah, it was goddamn awful, but it's too funny.
All right.
It's just fucking hilarious.
And again, this is coming from the guy who's still trying to catch up on Case Closed, so...
Good luck.
I'm almost there. I'm only 100 episodes behind.
You'll catch up, but then you'll lag behind, and soon you'll get...
I've been watching it since 4th grade, so...
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of the time I tried to catch up with One Piece. I decided to watch it for a couple months, and then all of a sudden, we're at 600-700 episodes.
With Case Closed, I've just realized I just come to just watch the 2 to 4 episodes that actually progress the plot every season, and just skip most of the filler.
Right.
All right. We'll take 2 more questions before we end the podcast. So the next question. This is for people who play Nier Automata. Question: does 2B has the perfect ass?
Yes. And with that, next question.
Yeah.
All right. And then final question, which is kind of honestly a sweet question. How was your guys' day?
Aww.
Hey, that was actually pretty genuine. Nice. Yeah.
Yep.
Been pretty good. Yeah.
I had a good
I'm
day,
excited.
thank you.
Yeah.
It's a lot better now that you asked that question.
Pretty
Yeah.
I had a fantastic day till you asked me if my day was going good.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much for caring, whoever that was.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Have a gold star.
Well, this is the highlight of my day right now because I have to go to work after this.
Big two.
Yeah.
Well,
All
now you're gonna have a great day, aren't you?
Yeah.
I work at retail, so
So an okay day. I understand.
Shed. All right.
So now
all right.
comes...
So before we end this podcast, I would like for our hosts to talk about anything we're doing in July. So we'll start off with Gao. What are your plans for July?
Luckily enough, July, and at least on the 1st, is when Anime Expo is kicking into action. 4 days of Anime Expo, of nonstop fucking fun and meeting up with people if I get a chance to. Yo, Gigguk, we have to meet up when we get a chance, dude.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Hell yeah. And what else? Well, I also have an extra week in California, so basically get to travel around a bit. So that will be one thing. And for the rest of the month, I guess it's just me trying to get my bearings back again, because again, I've been on a hiatus for a while on making shit myself, but majority of the time it's gonna be me busy working because as a Schmuck Squad sound editor, we have episodes trying to get ready every month, and we have other things going on, and we even have some other abridged stuff along the way. Like abridging has gotten much more busy in our personal groups lately, so I'm on the clock to make sure I get this all done. So I still gotta fucking work, even if I have to travel by plane. So hey, I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying this, mind you, but it's like, well. God, it's a lot to take care of on July at that point. We have so much planned. So, yeah.
Nice. Looking forward to it, man. Okay, thanks. Fox, what are you doing in July, man?
Oh, good question. I'm going right into a maths course, so I don't know. I'm pretty bad at maths, so that's gonna be fun.
You can do it.
You're not Asian.
You can do it.
Fox, just hit up Toxic. He's gonna help. He's Asian.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, if you're in there, Toxic, just help him out. Should be easy for you, man.
All right.
You both live in the same place.
Yep.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, 3 hours apart. It's nothing. I'll just drive over.
Yeah.
All right, Gamma, what are you planning to do in July?
July, well, my training for my new job is going to be ending soon, so I'll be actually starting it next month, so there's that to look forward to. For the most part, July is going to be my slowest month for a bit, because I mostly spent my free time doing reviews and Let's Plays and stuff, and for July, outside of Splatoon 2 and Hey Pikmin, my review schedule is pretty barren come next month, so I've got some time to relax.
Nice. Nice. Gigguk? What are you doing in July, man?
Well, obviously, I'm going to be at AX. That's going to be very, very busy. And probably going to take a lot to recover from. I'm doing there. Videos I have planned and coming out in July as well. I'll probably do a video about tournament arcs, since apparently that's my jam now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and trying to get Attack on Titan Season 2 in minutes out as well. We'll see how far that gets. But yeah, that's in terms of plan. I mean, I shit post for a living, so I never really plan out
the dream.
Oh man,
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Man, I can't wait to see what spicy moves you got in store.
Spicy fucking memes.
Good old spicy memes. Yeah.
As long as you don't.
What the fuck has this year come to with these goddamn memes?
As long as you don't fucking dab. I will never forgive you if you dab again, man.
I feel like every year the memes are just going to keep getting worse and worse. I don't even want to know what 2018 will be like.
I think every year the nooses are only getting more variable.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Good quality, but why there's so many? Oh, I see why.
All right. So, as for me, what I'm planning to do is I'm going to be shelling out merchandise on my channel. Yay, I'm a fucking sellout, but
fucking sellout. Jesus. By the way, go to Gigguk, go crunchyroll.com.gigguk for a 3-month trial. There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Put lootcrate.com/Gao for 10% off your
donate to my Patreon as well.
I've got a Kickstarter. Indiegogo.
Subscribe to Gammalad for more reviews and Let's Plays and commentaries and more.
But
okay, go ahead, Dai.
But I'll be selling T-shirts starting tomorrow. To be honest, this has been something I've been planning to do for 5 months now. Like, 3 of the shirts are designed by Sir Pello, which are fucking fantastic, and to be honest, I'd like for him to do more, but he's fucking busy, so meh. But this one fucking artist, his art is fucking rad, and if you guys can fucking look at his art, it's just fucking amazing. Fuck, where's the link to his fuck,
man, what do I fucking say? I fucking don't know, but right, you know?
Holy fucking shit, I wanna fucking know this man right now.
Well, you know, Frick.
Yeah, but
what the fuck, man?
What?
I don't say
Darn it.
is.
Like, his art is just energetic, it's just freaking, and it kind of reminds me of Gurren Lagann at times, and when I talk to him for doing the t-shirt commissions, he's like, yeah, that's my favorite show. In fact, some of my All-Star is based on that. I'll just fucking post it in live chat for both Twitch and YouTube. If you guys can look at his art, it's just amazing, and it's a shame that he only has like 585 followers. If you guys need like art done by him, do it.
Ooh,
because
fancy.
because his art is fucking rad, and I really think he deserves as much attention as possible. So I'll be selling merchandise on YouTube starting tomorrow. The sale will go from June 24th to July 8th. I was going to announce in the video, but patrons and Diamond Dog members, well, patrons get discount, Diamond Dog members get a 15% discount. So if you want an easy 50% discount, just join the Discord. Then I'm working on still working on animations. There's one animation I'm working on. I'm doing with Prince Vegeta, who's a reaction Let's Play channel, but his impressions with doing Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, it sounds almost identical to the show, and I can't wait to release that video.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, I saw him recently. I did a reaction video of the Trunks video. Yeah. I was digging around and like, oh, wow, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, you've heard him. His impressions are like freaking close to the show.
Yeah, I thought it was like, did they get a guy from Team 4-Star? No, that's someone else. Shit, that's pretty good.
No, that's all him.
That's all him. Damn.
Yeah, so really excited to work on
shout
that.
out to him then. Holy shit.
Yeah, like his impressions are really good. And other than that, just working on videos for the channel, and that's pretty much it.
Hey, nice.
Anyway, and that's about it. Thank you guys for listening. We'll try to aim for the next podcast to be in the last week of July. So be sure to follow Gal, Boss, Gammalad, or me on Twitter to make sure you know when the next podcast will be.
And remember to buy a minimum of one shirt on your way out. Thank you.
Yeah.
You actually can't leave till you buy the shirt.
Buy the fucking shirt!
Please buy my shirt, guys.
Yep.
God.
But for the next podcast, Rising Superstar Liam will be our next guest host. So I'm pretty hyped for that, because I've been a fan of his works with Two Best Friends. I still watch his stream. I'm just really excited to have him on the podcast.
Sweet. And oh wait, the weave of the Two Best Friends? Ah, hell yeah, we can weave it up even more again. Perfect.
Yep. And finally, after July's podcast, we're going to start putting these podcasts on iTunes and Stitcher. I want to apologize for the delay, just that I wanted to wait a little bit releasing the podcast on iTunes and Stitcher, because to be honest, when you see a new show on either of those platforms, you don't want to listen to one, you want to listen to multiple shows. So I decided, okay, after the third podcast, we'll start releasing them on iTunes and Stitcher. So look forward to that. Anyway, I want to thank all my guest hosts, and I would like to thank Gigguk for being this month's guest host. It's been a real honor, man.
No worries, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Yeah, totally fun, man.
Love to get your opinion on a lot of things in the anime industry, too.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, definitely a pleasure. Finally get a chance to talk after all these years, huh? I managed to like talk with Cindy at one point. It's great, and then like things just kind of like ever since the abridging. And you're in the abridged lounge, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in the abridged lounge. I was. Yeah, I'll join it. See what the abridged community is up to nowadays.
Well, we'll let you, I'll talk with the buds schmucks and see if we can hit you up at one day. We'll see.
Yeah, no worries.
Actually, one person in chat said if it's possible to have you as a guest host sometime in the future. If that'll be something in the future.
Yeah, sure. No worries.
Yep.
Hit me up whenever, man.
Will do, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great.
All right. With that said, thank you guys for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day and night. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Blah.
You all lost the game.
Oh, come on!